Overnight, more than 400 drones and 28 missiles rained down across Ukraine, hitting Kyiv, Kharkiv, and more. Lights went out in neighborhoods, lives shattered. Today, Russia rejected a ceasefire proposal, and Ukraine just boosted war spending to a record high. What's really happening now? Let's unpack it. The war between Russia and Ukraine is now in its 1,335th day. On October 21, 2025, the Ukrainian parliament updated the nationwide defense budget for 2025 to a record price, increasing the budget by about 2.96 trillion hryvnia, about 70.9 billion USD. At the same time, Russian Foreign Minister Lavrov made it clear that Moscow is not ready for an immediate ceasefire unless it comes without their conditions. The Trump-Putin summit has been postponed. As Russia refuses to accept the ceasefire conditions, Russia carried out a massive drone and missile strike on Kiev, Kharkiv, and other cities in Ukraine last night. They said 400-plus drones and 28 missiles were fired. Many areas have been left without power, and residential buildings and infrastructure have been damaged. A total of 6 people, including a child, have been killed. Ukraine has recently upgraded its Sea Baby drone technology, now capable of operating at a 1,500-kilometer range and carrying large payloads. One of Russia's targets is now its energy and economy. The Ukrainian offensive is damaging its oil industry, which is likely to gradually deplete Russia's military power. Russia is ramping up its overall offensive, particularly in the Donbass and Sumy regions. The Dobropilya operation is still ongoing, where Russian forces are attempting to launch an offensive. Ukraine announces that it has taken effective measures to stop Russian infiltration in the Debrecen and Pokrovsk regions. The policy of destroying Russian infrastructure continues. Energy grids, gas and electricity infrastructure are becoming increasingly attractive targets. Russia plans to fully occupy 4 regions by 2025: Donetsk, Luhansk, Kherson, and Zaporizhia. Russia's foreign support, which the West sees as aggression, is putting some strain on Russia diplomatically and economically. International reaction. Trump-Putin meeting postponed due to disagreements over ceasefire terms. Western countries are supporting Ukraine through financial, military aid, and technology. The Russian economy could be under severe pressure as internal spending and war costs increase together. Ukraine has increased military spending. Defense budget has increased by record. Drones, weapons technology, routine attacks. War is not just on isolated fronts, but is taking shape on the entire international game board. Ukrainian intelligence, HUR, announced that Russia is preparing a winter campaign. If Ukraine receives more advanced drones and long-range weapons, offensive tactics could increase. If Russia's support and profits are damaged, they may reconsider arms supplies and financial loans. Peace talks will be tough, but the conditions will be tough. Ceasefire, territorial borders, security guarantees, etc. could be challenges. If Ukraine reduces its headaches, a static, long-term ceasefire may develop. Today's war is not just about territory. It's a battle for economics, technology, and international political influence. Ukraine, Russia, and the world. Everyone is participating in the changing makeup of this conflict. If you enjoyed this analysis, like, comment, and subscribe for more in-depth discussions.